probably see coming soon. And it is negative projections and suspicions reflect our own insecurities and get in our way. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You'll probably see it coming soon. Quote 16. Judgment creates an illusion that if you see well enough to judge, then you must be better. That if someone else is failing, then you must be moving forward. Quote 17. Do not envy, but use others' success for motivation to do better. Which is spot on. Which is how people should be. When you see another person succeeding, when you see them thriving in life, that should be something you look up to. And, look to improve yourself on as well. You shouldn't be envying other people for succeeding because they put in the work. So if you put in the work, you might get to that sort of success. But you're envious of them, which doesn't make sense. So stay away from that. You've got to stay away from those evil doings. Jealousy, envy, it's all evil. So just stay away from it and just focus on the positive. Not everything's positive in life, but you've got to look at ways to improve instead of seeing other people as a way to embarrass you in a way. And that can show how large your ego is when you envy another person's success, which isn't great. Quote 18. Mudita is the principle of taking sympathetic or unselfish joy in the good fortune of others. Quote 19. If I only find joy in my own successes, I'm limiting my joy. But if I take pleasure in the successes of my friends and family, 10, 20, 50 people, I get to experience 50 times the happiness and joy. Quote 20. The less time you fixate on everyone else, the more time you have to focus on yourself, which is literally what I've been speaking about before, about improving yourself and not focusing on others and using them as a pedestal to feel better about yourself. You should use the work you do to feel better about yourself, if that makes sense. Quote 21. Fear does not present death, it prevents life. And that is another spot on quote, as it pretty much implies the psychological side of improvement. That's focusing on others it only stagnates the growth of you as a person, spiritually, physically, annually, you could say. And also, this kind of, to go back to the last quote we were on about, it pretty much depicts the deep blessing that can be found in taking joy for not only yours, but people around you's successes, as it gives a sense of gratitude for the fortunes such as having family, the fact that you're in a family and you may be in a stable family is a blessing. The fact you're alive is a blessing. So gratitude is a massive thing that helps to, tame that ego that everyone can have, And yeah, pretty much that's just all I want to say about this. Quote 22. We have so much to offer the world, but fear and anxiety discount us from our abilities. And this is very true. Fear alone destroys dreams. And that fear comes from not believing in yourself and not having people that believe in you in a way. It can come from those external factors, but also internal factors. If you put in the work, if you do things that give you that confidence, that increase that confidence, you take yourself outside your comfort zone, you push your limits, you're able to, conquer that fear, you're able to have control of those fears that may be in your head. And yeah, pretty much, if that's the way to say it, that's the way to say it. Just gotta put in the work, you gotta push your limits, you gotta push yourself to be fearless in a way. And faith in God also takes away fear. For it says in the Bible, a man of God or a woman of God is born with no fear. When you're clothed with the Holy Spirit, there's no such thing as fear. It's only the brain. It's only the brain. When you're able to control your mind, you literally are unstoppable. It's kind of that simple, but that's the difference between highly successful people and people that may be average in the world. Quote 23. We waste a lot of time and energy trying to stay in the comfortable bubble of our self-made biospheres. We fear the stresses and challenges are the wind that makes us stronger. Quote 24. I try to expand my comfort zone by practicing the moves over and over again. I work through the fear until it's not scary anymore, which is spot on. And I just want to say, just think to yourself how many times you experience fear and how it would feel to take away that factor. You would achieve things you'd never thought of. You'd achieve things that are you'd think are out of your boundaries, but are achievable in reality. You would achieve things you'd never thought of. Just there it is. A lot of us say it, phrase, I never thought I could do that, or I never thought I could achieve it. But what stands in between us thriving the most is the fear. It is the fear. It is fear. It's anxiety, which is quite sad, to be honest, because a lot of people have this issue. And I even have this issue sometimes, but you've got to put in the work to conquer that fear, have control of that fear. Quote 25. Try shifting from I am angry to I feel angry, I feel sad, I feel afraid. A simple change but a profound one, because it puts our emotions in their rightful place. Having this perspective calms down our initial reaction and gives us the same to examine our fear and the situations around it without judgment. And you can link this to self-awareness, which speaks about understanding yourself and understanding how to control your emotions. And yeah, a lot of us spend quite a lot of time in our comfort zone, but don't realize the benefits you attain from taking on the challenges in life. It's the hard times you go through in life only makes you stronger, which is a lesson that needs to be learned and is proven as well. It's proven. The trials and tribulations you go through, you can link it to the Bible with Job, the trials and tribulations you go through, the pain you may go through, the depression, what you may feel down now, but it's all for the good. It's all for the good. There's always a way to turn it around. And those are the things you keep your head up in life. Just never fall down and give up. Fall down 7 times, stand up 8. There's always ways to get back up. When you go through a bad time in life, it's not the end. You never know. God has ways for you. There's always a plan out there, and you never know what's going to happen. So always have faith. Faith is huge in this life. To keep living, you have to have faith. To succeed, you have to have faith. Faith is the word, and it is the truth. And another lesson I want to say is it's only when you feel uncomfortable in the things you do that you really learn lessons and you strengthen yourself, both in either physical or psychological ways, or even spiritual ways. So yeah, so guys, I just want to end the video there. So this is quote 1 to 25. We have a bunch more quotes coming soon. We have up to, I think, 270 quotes we have written out. So we're going to have a bunch of more videos coming out on this channel. Brand new channel, but we're going to have a bunch of videos coming out. So stay tuned, subscribe, share it, keep the notifications on. And yeah, we'll get more out of this book. Learn more about life, learn more ways to improve yourself. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.